Let's go inside the mind of a Gypsy supporter, shall we? This one actually wrote me an entire book. I haven't read it all, but I wanted to read it to you guys. So, honestly, there's something wrong with a group of women that sit behind a screen and bully other women. Bullying. She's the one that's posting the video, so I would say she's bullying herself. Anyways, none of you had to live the life she had to live as a child, in capital letters. As a small child, she was kept ignorant and rugged, poked, and cut open. Her teeth were taken from her, and so was her hair. And when she was old enough to figure out what was happening, she tried to escape. She had tracked down and forced back by humiliation. You know, she's into humiliation, right? Anyways, she was tracked down and forced back by humiliation, beaten. She was a child, literally kept in captivity and forced to be a sickly, crippled money puppet. She made a terrible decision, but to her at the time, she's seen it as a way to escape and not be brought back. As a child or parent with those circumstances, you would all be faced with those choices. She could have called the police, but was told that she was an accomplice when she figured out what was going on, and with little knowledge on how things worked with being homeschooled. And who exactly told Gypsy that she was an accomplice? You're saying that Dee Dee told Gypsy she was an accomplice and kept ignorant? She went through hell. Do any of you ever care that she was happiest in prison? Okay, so this person is obviously one of Gypsy's rose toys. I mean, Gyp babes. If Gypsy was so happy in prison, why was she in such a hurry to get out? We have Exhibit A. This is an auto reply that Gypsy would attach to pretty much all of her emails because she's had a cult-like following since she's been in prison. And it reads, "Hello, friends and supporters. I appreciate the continued encouragement throughout my prison sentence. Many of y'all have signed the free Gypsy Rose Blanchard petition created by my father, Rod Blanchard. Now I must ask a favor. I am respectfully asking all who wish me early release to please aid my father in his efforts for my freedom and write a letter expressing support for my early release to either the Missouri State Governor, Michael L. Parson, and or the Division of Missouri State Board of Probation and Parole." Wouldn't you think someone that truly had the most fun in prison wouldn't be in such a hurry to get out? Because I hear of people all the time that are actually institutionalized that will go break laws so they can stay in jail or prison. She felt free in prison. Let that sink in. Sure, she drugged someone else down with her, but the boy was unstable as well. What do you mean as well? So are you calling Gypsy unstable? Oh my goodness. Wait. So you can call her unstable, but I can't. He offered once, then was asked again later. I don't know. He's in prison still because he did the physical crime, but he wanted to do it and also wanted to do a lot more to Dee Dee. Do you not understand the American justice system, Gypsy supporter? The conspirator, the person that plans the crime, gets more time than the one that does the actual act itself, the physical part, as you're calling it. All of you are so eager to make fun of her and treat her terribly, but you have not actually considered what this child went through and that she wants to start over. I've got to go back to this part where it says he offered once, then was asked again later. What are you talking about? That Nick offered to do that for her? No. Gypsy approached him. Okay, Nick told Gypsy he would do anything for her. And this is the first time she approached the subject by asking, "Even Kay, my mom." I'm so absolutely sick and tired of seeing everyone bully someone who struggled harder than them her whole life. Girl, you don't know what I have struggled with in my life. You have no idea what any of us struggle with. So that's a very bold statement in the name of someone you don't even know. She didn't deserve any of that and doesn't deserve any of this. Grow the F up and do better for God's sake. What I will say is that I admire this person's passion for the subject in the name of protecting children. And if all these things they said were true, I'd feel the same way. And that's exactly how I felt when Gypsy was getting out of prison. I was happy for her. But then I learned the facts. And you want to know what changed my mind on this topic? It was when I witnessed Gypsy out the man she was married to for being in recovery. That was a low blow. And at that point, I sat and thought, dang, Gypsy does the worst to the people who are closest to her. Inappropriate things done via her sister, mind you, while Mia was a minor. Did you know about that? Did you know that Gypsy sent inappropriate images to her little sister, Mia? I want to say Mia was 10 years old. Okay, now I'm yapping. I got to go live. We're doing a new case on my live tonight, some new jail calls tonight. Yeah, what do you guys think about this comment?